Thank you for watching this Deer Systems tutorial. In this video, we'll be looking at Stocktakes. The Stocktake feature allows you to verify the quantities and the condition of the stock physically in a specific location or warehouse. This process can be performed in a predefined schedule, such as annual, or a specific cycle count, weekly, monthly, quarterly, depending on your own business process. To start a new Stocktake, go to the Inventory module and select New Stocktake. Stocktakes will cause transactions to be generated and synced to your accounting records. If the Stocktake is not real, i.e. in the case of correcting a data entry error, these can be skipped. When stocktaking is in progress, the location of the Stocktake is locked and its inventory cannot be used, sold, or moved. If you try to authorize one of these processes during Stocktake, you'll receive an error message. You should be able to proceed normally with your operations even if the Stocktake's in progress. For example, if you have Shopify enabled, you'll still be able to load sales from Shopify, but they'll remain pending to ensure that stock is unaffected until the Stocktake has been completed. Note that only products of the type stock are made available for Stocktakes. Services, fixed assets, non-inventory, and gift cards will not appear. Here, you need to enter an effective date for the Stocktake and an expense account. The effective date will determine the date of transactional impact for the expense account. Then, choose the location that you wish to conduct the Stocktake from if you have more than one location. You can also include the quantity on hand by checking this box. This will produce the Stocktake with a column that clearly displays how many unit Deer believes you have. Select additional filters for the Stocktake if necessary. You can use filters to limit the Stocktake to one or more stock locators, categories, brands, tags, bins, and pick zones. When it comes to bins and pick zones, the options shown depend on the location chosen earlier. You can add as many filters as you want. Using filters enables you to conduct smaller scale Stocktakes within the one location when your business process requires. To commence the Stocktake, select Start. Stock items in this location will be listed, and if filters have been applied, only items relevant to the filters will be shown. The list can now be compared with the actual stock levels. In the first section, all the products that you have on hand will be shown. Enter the quantity of each item manually by clicking on the Stocktake quantity and entering the value into the dialog window. And if you have barcode scanning enabled, you can also scan items in your warehouse to add the totals to the Stocktake quantity. Please see the barcode scanning video for more information on this functionality. For large quantities of stocked items, you're also able to export the stock list as a CSV file. Here, you can enter the data into a spreadsheet and then import it back into Deer Inventory. Note that the CSV files for non-zero and zero stock on hand are different. Make sure you're using the correct CSV file for your products and are uploading them to the correct section. This first section only displays the stock that you already have on hand. To add items to the Stocktake that currently aren't on hand, you must use the Zero Stock on Hand section. This works in the same way, by selecting the products you wish to add, importing the batch, serial number and expiry date if required, then the quantity and cost of the unit. Once the Stocktake is complete, you can save it as draft to come back to it later, or select Complete to finalize the count. The completed Stocktake will generate transactions that will be synced to your accounting application, debiting your inventory account and crediting the cost of goods sold. If the Stocktake was done to amend errors in data entry, you can skip the manual journals from being generated from your accounting sync screen. To understand how to best manage this, please watch our video on your relevant accounting integration. Stocktake reports can also be saved or printed by selecting Print, Stocktake. You also have the option of undoing the Stocktake. Selecting Undo will reverse all Stocktake transactions and change this completed status back to draft. You can view all historical stock adjustments and Stocktakes by navigating to Inventory and under Search, selecting Stocktake/Inventory. Notifications related to the Stocktake process can be enabled so that the responsible users can be notified once the Stocktake is started and completed. Like all other Deer Inventory notifications, stock-related notifications fall into three types, namely internal, email, and external. Refer to the automation module video to learn more about enabling these notifications. And that concludes this video on Stocktakes.